Hey, what's up? About to put in a new stereo in my 2001 Jeep Wrangler. Just picked this up from Quadratec, and I bought it with the adapters already, so I should be able to just swap them out and won't have to worry about the adapters. And we're going to start by prying open this top thing up here. So I just ran a flathead screwdriver underneath, kind of pried it out, and it just kind of pops open, pops out like that. Just down here. Next, you can see there's two screws on top, right there, and we're going to take those out. Just got one out, take another one out. Okay, now I got those two top screws out. Now I'm going to take out the glove box because I'll now have to do that soon anyways. I got the glove box out. I also just took out the ashtray. Take out this thing too. And there was another screw down here in the bottom behind the ashtray that I just took out. That's also holding that piece, this whole center piece together. So once I took that screw out, now this whole thing is about to come out. Now I'm going to start by removing this screw right here and this one right here. Take both of these out. Now with both of these screws out, this radio should just pull right out. Yeah, there it goes. Right on. Okay, so the antenna just pulled right out. That was easy. Now I'm going to take both of these out. I'm shooting one-handed, so got to put the camera phone down for a second. Okay, so I unscrewed the ground, and then I popped these two connectors out by lifting that little center tabs on each one and then pulling on it. And since this is a 2001 Jeep and now it's 2018, I bought this Jeep brand new many years ago, and there's a lot of dirt and stuff in there, so I'm going to clean all this up before I install the new radio. Alright, so here's the radio, and I slipped it into the Quadratec kit sleeve thing for the makeup, so when it goes in there it fits perfectly. And then also, you can see I have the Quadratec adapters. Basically it has the factory adapters on it, so I don't have to like do any splicing or anything. It's already set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start hooking this thing up. Okay, so the ground that came off the factory radio, that screw is way bigger than the one that goes into the new Sony radio, but the kit from Quadratec supplies a perfect screw that goes into the back, so it makes it really simple. Okay, so the screw for the ground that they sent me really doesn't work very well. It's stripped out, so now that's the screw on the right. So now I'm going to try the screw on the left that I have just in my toolbox and see if that works, because yeah, it's just not, it's all stripping out and stuff. So okay, my screw worked way better. Their screw is just the threads are too small, like it just won't grip. It wasn't the threads wouldn't go in, and then when I finally got it in, it got stripped and it just wasn't working. So my screw's working way better. Okay, so I put it in, connected everything, but the only thing that bugs me is that there's nothing behind the stereo to secure the stereo to. So basically, I mean, this thing freaking slides all around in the bracket. So I'm not sure how to solve that problem. I looked all behind there, trying to figure out how I could attach the radio in there, but not sure what I'm going to do yet. Okay, so I put the center console back in, put the dash back in, put everything back in, the top back in, but stereo works amazing. Let's turn it on. Oops, drop my keys. There we go. Tuner.
And a different perspective, and now in brand is back.
But yeah, it's great. The only thing that I don't like, that I haven't figured out yet, is that it still slides out, like it's totally coming out. So I don't know how to anchor it in there. If anybody's got any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Okay, so went and got some wire from Home Depot. It's picture hanging wire. And I'm just gonna connect it to the back somewhere back here, and then connect it to the back there so it keeps the radio from jiggling around so much. See how that works out. Okay, so with a piece of wire in the bottom of the stereo on this corner in the back and on this corner in the back, I just kind of pulled the wires through and made it taut so this stereo doesn't rattle around anymore. And I guess if anybody really actually tried to steal it, they'd have a hell of a time getting it out, because the wire is like holding it in there, and the wire is just wrapped around a screw in the back. So, and now it's nice and snug. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.